Good morning. My name is Stuart Summers. I am the Chief Communications and Engagement Officer at the Regional Transportation District. On behalf of the entire agency, it is my honor to welcome everyone to today's event. Thank you for being here and thank you for joining us. At this time, I would like to introduce RTD's General Manager and Chief Executive Officer, Deborah Johnson. Deborah, please join me.
Stuart, thank you for that introduction, and good morning, everyone. As introduced, I'm Deborah Johnson, and I have the pleasure of serving as the General Manager and Chief Executive Officer of the Regional Transportation District. I am joined by Julian Bouquet, the Chair of the RTD Board of Directors. We have our Vice Chair, Patrick O'Keefe, that is somewhere out in the assembly right in front of me, Secretary Chris Nicholson, and we have Director Kathleen Chandler. This is a pivotal day for RTD, our employees, and everyone that is assembled here with us. The selection of a Chief of Police and Emergency Management for the agency is a critically important decision, not just to ensure the personal safety and security of the nearly 3,000 employees that comprise the agency, but also the millions of customers that we serve, but also to work in cooperation across the community that comprises of 8 counties and 40 municipalities. The showing of so many fellow law enforcement professionals and local leaders from across the area today affirms an understanding of the fact and the awe-inspiring responsibility that the Chief of Police holds. On behalf of RTD's Police Department and Emergency Management, and the entire agency, I thank you for bearing witness to this transition. As the leader of this organization and as someone who has worked in public transportation more than 30 plus years, I know that our next police chief needs to understand the value of being embedded into the communities that we serve. The societal issues that RTD sees on its system are not ours alone to bear, because the agency is interwoven into the fabrics of the communities its buses and trains traverse. It shares a responsibility to work closely with others to develop collaborative and innovative solutions. Long before RTD introduced the strategic initiative of a welcoming transit environment, I had an intentional, focused effort dating back to 2021 to enhance personal safety and security here at Denver Union Station. Through partnership with many of you, these relationships continue to this day, and the gains made together are notable. In March of this year, RTD announced that year-over-year security calls for service across our entire system were cut in half. Last month, customer reporting of illicit drug use on RTD's system fell more than 60% in comparison to 2024. Reports follows a 75% reduction in reports of drug use just in the first quarter of this calendar year. Here at Union Station, significant progress has been made to enhance personal safety and security. In April, it was announced a 60% reduction in calls at Denver Union Station following a 3-year intentional focus on this intermodal transit hub. This has resulted in higher visibility, developing an understanding where issues are, and strategic efforts to reduce incidents. When I leveraged a national search to identify our next police chief, it was imperative that the optimal candidate possess key attributes such as being visionary, compassionate, and strategic. Simply put, there was a need for the right leader at this pivotal time. RTD's next chief of police needed to be prepared to work closely with local leaders, listen to public concerns, and foster trust with employees and compassion through the engagement with customers as well by listening to them. This person must also maintain a guiding presence in the department and the public and understand how to communicate well to enhance relationships. The chief must do all this and so much more, while also overseeing a growing police department that is making monumental changes and yielding positive results. I proudly stand here in the presence of RTD's next police chief. Steve Martingano is the right leader at the right time to ensure RTD's trajectory continues. Steve is the reason we are all here this morning, and I will tell you some things I know about Chief Martingano, as I have had the pleasure of working with him for nearly 5 years. He is a principled public servant who cares deeply about his community. He sees police work as the calling that it is, having begun his law enforcement career more than 30 years ago in the borough of Queens within New York City. His care for people that comprise our communities led to his pioneering the first mental health co-responder unit in transit policing, a program that later expanded in the metro area to include outreach coordinators focused on the unhoused population. He is known and respected by the people of this region, having lived and worked in Colorado for almost 3 decades. He is widely known as a subject matter expert as it relates to transit policing and security, and he reflects a high level of care and work ethic that was instilled in him by his family, many of whom are with us today. Chief Martingano understands the opportunities and challenges facing RTD and the metro area because he has policed this system and its neighboring communities. First, with the Arvada Police Department, and in a secondary capacity as well with the Denver Police Department, then as a leader within RTD PD. He recalls what it was like to grab a car and a radio and then go out and assist with the quality of life issues affecting bus operations 20 years ago. He has experienced the growth of RTD every step of the way. As I conclude my remarks, I extend deep gratitude to our new chief for his long-standing dedication to RTD, and I'd like to acknowledge his wife, Gina, as well, for being that supporting companion, as he, I'm sure, had to forfeit many holidays and time away from his family. Sir, I look forward to working collaboratively with you for the betterment of this agency, its employees, and its customers, and all the people that we collectively serve. I could not be prouder for you and of you. So at this time, I invite RTD Board Chair Julian Bouquet to say a few words.
General Manager and CEO Johnson, thank you for that introduction, and thank you all for attending for today. As chair of the RTD Board of Directors, it is my pleasure to be here. On behalf of all of my board peers, I could not be more honored to speak with you on this important occasion. To our incoming chief, I look forward to seeing how you will build upon your leadership you've already demonstrated for this department. It is the desire of this board that personal security across the RTD system improves for customers, and I know that all of us here share that view. Feeling safe and secure is imperative to employees and the public alike. Steve Martingano was named acting co-chief of police and emergency management in July 2024, and he assumed sole responsibility for the Transit Police Department in February. Under his leadership, as General Manager and CEO Johnson noted, substantial improvements have been made to address personal security concerns. The department continues to add police officers. It is working collaboratively with law enforcement peers throughout the region, and its dedicated staff is working hard to reduce any unwanted activities around the system. To do this well requires an understanding that RTD PD is a proactive, community-oriented police department. When our new chief was named acting chief last year, he met with officers to discuss this fact. Such an approach means that team members need to know the issues and opportunities in the sector where they are assigned, which will help to proactively solve any issues in those sectors. Officers must be visible, and as noted, they must see the importance of building relationships with others to do the work together. So many people have joined the Transit Police Department in recent months. This is a testament to the resonance of its mission. This is people's desire to be part of something important as it takes shape. And it's the opportunity to learn from the man who will be the next department's leader. As our general manager and CEO mentioned, RTD is tracking its successes. We know Chief Martingano's leadership will continue to garner results because it already has. Under his direction, RTD has implemented a 4-step action plan focused on visibility, customer education, fair enforcement, and technology. Under Martingano's leadership, Transit Police have begun compiling and publishing monthly security-related reports. Being transparent allows customers to review data and see that the RTD system is very safe. Each of these gains show that RTD is working hard to create a welcoming transit environment for not only employees, but also customers. The decades of experience our new chief brings to this role will benefit him and all of us. As the department's public servants continue to show us what they can achieve under his leadership. I thank our new chief for his lifelong dedication to serving others. I thank you all for your time today. I will now yield the lectern to our GM and CEO, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you very much, Chair Bouquet. And now it is my distinct pleasure to welcome forward the man of the hour, RTD's next police chief, Stephen Martingano.
Okay. That was a lot of really nice things said about me. I'm glad my parents are here because I think they would never believe that people like me out here in Colorado. So, I want to say good morning, everyone. It is truly an honor and privilege to speak with you today as a newly appointed police chief of the Regional Transportation District Police Department. First and foremost, I want to express my sincere gratitude to the many individuals who made this moment possible. To my family, those that flew out from New York, and my Colorado family, thank you for your unwavering support. To the RTD board members, past and present, your backing, especially during the budget process, has provided us with the critical resources we need to succeed as an agency. To our RTD leadership team, your collaboration and shared vision of building one RTD is invaluable. I want to recognize my command staff and my civilian management team, as well as support, and my executive assistant, Cheryl, who is really the glue that holds us all together. You rose to the occasion during the period of transition and ensured our department remained focused and moving forward. And to our general manager and CEO, Deborah Johnson, thank you for your steadfast leadership, encouragement, and for championing a transit system that is welcoming, safe, and reliable for all, and also for your trust in me. To our customers, partners, and the broader RTD community, thank you for your trust. This position is not just a title, it's a calling. It's a commitment to serve, to protect, and to help restore confidence in the safety and integrity of our public transportation system. Our work is not done in isolation. It's a team effort. I want to take a moment to recognize the incredible men and women of our Transit Police Department, our civilian support staff, our contracted security, and all of our neighboring law enforcement partners. Every day, you work diligently, often behind the scenes, to ensure that our riders get their destination safely. Your dedication is a foundation we are building on today. Public transportation is essential to daily life. Yet, like many urban systems, we face challenges, particularly in creating a consistent sense of security for our customers and employees. But we're not here to focus on what's gone wrong. We're here to move forward, to provide solutions, and create positive change. As police chief, my top priority is reducing crime across our transit system. This means taking a proactive, preventative approach, being present, being visible, and being ready. You will continue to see more uniformed patrols on our buses, trains, and platforms, as these efforts are already making a huge difference. We are also going to invest in modern technology, smart surveillance, real-time analytics, and enhanced communication systems to help our officers respond swiftly and effectively. But as much as tools matter, people matter more. That's why we're strengthening partnerships with our community organizations, social services, and mental health professionals. We know not every situation calls for enforcement. Sometimes it calls for empathy. We will be thoughtful, discerning, and compassionate in how we serve. Transparency and accountability will also be central to everything we do. We are committed to sharing our progress openly, listening to feedback, and continuously improving. Trust must be earned, and we intend to earn it every day we work. Let me be clear, we will not tolerate crime on our transit system. This is your space, your commute, your workplace, your peace of mind, and we work tirelessly to protect it. As I step into this role, I do so with great humility and even greater optimism. I believe that together, with smart strategies, strong partnerships, and a shared vision, we can make RTD one of the safest and most welcoming transit systems in the country. So let's move forward together. Thank you.
So, incoming chief, thank you for those inspiring comments. And to make this transition official, I now call upon the Honorable Randy Arp. Judge Arp will conduct the ceremonial swearing in, as well as we'll have the pinning of RTD's new chief.
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Stephen Martingano,
I, Stephen Martingano,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support and enforce the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I will support and enforce the Constitution of the United States of America,
and that I will and the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado,
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado,
and that I will discharge the duties of the office
and I will discharge the duties of the office
of Chief of Police and Emergency Management
of Chief of Police and Emergency Management
of the RTD Transit Police Department,
of the RTD Transit Police Department,
to which I have been appointed
to which I've been appointed
to the best of my abilities.
to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations, Chief.
Thank you so much.
So thank you all for coming out and seeing this monumental event and for your participation and your support of RTD, of our new chief, as our men and women in blue, and everyone that comprises the agency. As I often say, we are serving the community because we're interwoven into the fabric of it, and this is all of our system. And so we rely on you. If you see something, say something so we can solve something. So with that, go forth and be great. Thank you.